This week on Small Boat Big Ocean TV, we are picking up from where we left off last episode with some pot hopping for Mahi. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Small Boat Big Ocean TV is brought to you by Howie T Sport Fishing, Bob K Marine, and Salt Weather, the ultimate marine forecast app. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Small Boat Big Ocean TV. If you recall last episode, we were lucky enough to put a yellowfin on the boat, and then things petered out, so we decided to head over to some deeper water and check out some pots for Mahi. The technique we like to use when we're pot hopping for Mahi is obviously first find a good concentration of the lobster pot high flyers, and then just start bouncing from pot to pot looking for fish. You could hit the jackpot right away, or you may have to bounce between 5 to 10 before you actually find the fish. So that's the key thing, is to be patient. If you don't find a pot with fish, you just got to keep moving on, or as we call it, hopping around.
Yeah, I got plenty of bucks. I got bucks. You don't want ready. There's a weak Sam on top. A good old Sam on top.
I've said this before in a previous episode, but what you have to do, if you don't have a spot lock or a trolling motor on your bow, you're going to have to see which way you're drifting past the high flyer in order to maximize the potential fish you could catch. So it may take a couple drifts before you actually figure out what side of the buoy to be on and which way you're going to cross it and how far you want to stay away from it. So it could take 2 or 3 tries before you actually get it right. At this buoy that we stopped at, we did see some fish, not many, so we decided to hang around a little bit, see if we couldn't entice a bite. Because there were only a few fish there and we could not get them to bite on anything. We had peanut bunker, we tried bucktails, we had squid. Just couldn't get a bite, so we decided to go check out another pot. Anybody home? They're typically going to be on whichever way it's leaning, they're going to be under that side.
I have braid on. I just got a top shot on it because I was well on mine. Ah, okay. There they are. Where's the funnel? Look. Where? Oh, it's right here. Right there. See the tail? See the tail?
Yep, there's one for sure. And as luck would have it, the second pot we stopped at had a boatload of Mahi, and good sized ones at that. And once we spotted the fish, it did not take us long to get our first hookup. Pat put the first Mahi on the boat. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more Mahi action off the coast of New Jersey. Bob K Marine in Spring City, PA is your one-stop shop for all marine services. From bass boats to bow riders, 2- and 4-stroke outboards to large block inboards. Our certified staff can repair just about anything. Bob K Marine also offers electronics installation, winterization and shrink wrap, plus fiberglass and gel coat repair. Visit Bob K Marine today for all your marine service needs. Salt Weather is the ultimate marine forecast app. With Salt Weather, you get forecasts from 4 different models on one screen. Chlorophyll and sea surface temperatures, waypoints, distance measuring, plus a whole lot more at a fraction of the cost of other services. Everybody, welcome back to Small Boat Big Ocean TV, where we just put the first Mahi of the day on the boat, and there were plenty more under this pot, so let's see what we can get into. So we were in an area kind of in between the Glory Hole and the Chicken Canyon, for those who are familiar with New Jersey spots, and these pots had relatively larger fish than you would see like at the mud hole or areas like that where there's lobster pots. And here I hooked a pretty decent fish, and you can see it took me for a walk around the boat. And the reason that is because I did not have my drag set overly tight, because we're using thinner fluoro as our leader material in order to hide as much as we can from the fish. You might not be able to tell, but this was a really good Mahi. It took me for a walk all the way around the boat, and then as we got closer, the fish decided to try to get under the boat and ended up running right into the skeg and cut through the thin fluoro. For those ropes, we're going to clear them. Oh, yeah, clear them. See them anywhere? There's water right under us. I was using whole peanut bunker so I could hide the hook entirely inside the fish. And they seem to be liking the fresh bait rather than the artificials.
Mahi, mahi, baby. More with it. There's more with it. Yeah, right there. Baby. He hooked himself already. Nice. Pretty fish. That's a nice one. Look at that. Woo. You got your phone handy? Go for it. Stop recording.
So just a quick reminder that this is still that second pot where we found the fish, where all these fish are coming off of. So if you find the right one, you could find a gold mine like we did today. So after a really exciting morning, which as you recall in the last episode started with us boating the first ever yellowfin on our new vessel, a 41-pound yellowfin. And then we topped it off with some late morning pot hopping for some mahi. So this was an incredibly successful trip. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And as always, be safe out there, and we'll catch you later. This episode of Small Boat Big Ocean TV has been brought to you by Howie T Sport Fishing, Bob K Marine, and Salt Weather, the ultimate marine forecast app.